Listen, bases loaded, bottom of the ninth. Now, I want to say that technically this wasn't a date. This actually was something that I wanted to do for my tour. It was a celebration for my tour. I kicked off a Never Local tour, and it was a success from Sacramento to Seattle to Denver to the Dominican Republic to Vancouver, Canada. And I even went to Baltimore City. Hey, down the hill, pump up the volume, pump up the volume. I thought it was cool to finish the tour and do it big. And in doing that, I never went wine testing before, and I felt like, you know what, I wanted to try it. So I said, listen, let me bring a female along with me, but this is where I wanted to go, and I want to talk about it. They brought out one set of wine. When you go to wine testing, you got to watch out. You got to slow down. After we left this place, I actually didn't drink any more wine. So I want to talk about it. Great time, great vibe. What a time to be alive. Listen, came through in a suit in Malibu, just in this restaurant alone. Great network. They brought more wine. They're telling us about the wine, where it came from. Listen, this is probably one of the best moments of my life. Came back with the red wine. And, it's just at this point, this is like, whoa, this is really. So wine testing actually gets real. And this is in Malibu right here. I mean, the place was just amazing. And everything is covered, too. When you go on a wine testing tour, I want to tell you that the best thing about going on a wine tasting tour is you pay for everything up front. So when we actually walked in this restaurant, I didn't have to pull out my wallet, not once. When I mean not once, I mean not once. Didn't have to pull out my wallet at all. So with that being said, this is the second round right here. And I'm also going to show you the patio. Listen, this right here looks so crazy going out to the balcony. Let me tell you guys. You got to check this view out. This right here was crazy. Malibu is a whole vibe. But listen, I've been busy. It took me a while to actually make this video, but I'm actually going to do it right now. Listen, better late than never. So that's the name of the place right here. And this is the view of Malibu. This is Malibu. This is the beautiful Malibu that everybody talks. Oh, so beautiful, so beautiful. This right here is just so beautiful. So at this time, she's in a bathroom, of course. And I take this moment to capture content. Listen, as a content creator, everything is content. So at the end of the day, while she's in the bathroom, I'm still working. So I'm always in work mode. I'm always in go mode. So even though it looks like a date, to me, this is not a date because as you can see, I am still working, still recording content. And actually, I'm just having the time of my life. I mean, to me, this would be nothing different than if I was on Kick, just doing a live stream. But yeah, this is definitely the place. I was definitely impressed with the wine testing in Malibu. And this is the walkthrough. This is, I guess, it was the night that we went, it wasn't that busy. I think it was like a Thursday night. But I guess if it was busy, this is what it could look like. I guess if they had an event, if they had a function, here is the bathrooms. I mean, it was really original. It wasn't regular bathrooms. You actually had to go to like a construction site. Shout out to all the 9-to-5 workers. And this is the ride over to the dinner. I have longer footage, but I didn't want to, bore you with the footage. So kept it about 2 minutes. But yeah, this is beautiful. This is on the way. This is all Malibu right here. I mean, private driver. It's just us two, no group. You got to try this. I'm going to shout out the company because you guys should try it out. It's called Discover Malibu. It's called Discover Malibu. And we actually did it was called, I think it's like the Moonlight. We did the Moonlight tour. So it was just us two, and we did the Moonlight tour. It started at 5 p.m. They picked us up at Santa Monica, and from Santa Monica, they took us down to Malibu. Now, from Santa Monica to Malibu, it's really not that far. It's about, give or take, with traffic. It's always traffic in LA. I'll say about 15, 20, maybe a half an hour. So with that being said, this right here is Malibu. The sun is shining. I mean, honestly, going to Malibu made me just realize, wow, people are waking up. They're living like this. It's crazy how in life, one person dream is another person reality. And at this moment right here, on the way to Malibu, this is definitely my dream. As you can see, I'm still with a woman, but while I'm with her, I'm still recording content. She's cool with it too. She records content, so she already knows the grind. She already knows the hustle. Oh man, so this right here was all love. Like the whole time with her, it was all love, beautiful vibe. And I want to show you guys how to be with a woman, have a good vibe without expecting any results. We just had a live and a guy was talking about, oh man, it's all about the result. It's not all about the result. It's all about you enjoying the moment. At me, even though I'm recording, I'm literally enjoying the moment. Didn't have the Suburban for this tour, but it's cool. This was a Ford, the private driver. This is what they picked us up in. Still cool with me. I mean, I love it. I love Suburbans, but I definitely love the Ford as well too. Here was a restaurant right here. It's called Duke's. Speaking of this, Duke's, the history, the backdrop. Guy was a surfer. He lived his life to the point they even name a restaurant after him. That's him right here. That's a guy, Duke. And at the end of the day, Malibu, man, it's really an experience. If you want an experience and you don't want to break the bank in Malibu, I will say go wine testing in Malibu. Now, as far as all the extracurricular activities, as you can see when you go on the website for Discover Malibu, you can see how much it costs for yourself. And this right here is my seat. I mean, coming from a small town, coming from Arity, Maryland, my dad literally was a foreigner. So at the end of the day, to walk up to a scenery like that, at this point, listen, this is a dream. This is a dream for me. I mean, I can't, at this point, no more wine. At this point, I can't handle any more wine. I just left the class there just for content. The steak, I'm in Malibu, eating by the rocks, with the beautiful view. I can honestly say I can't tell you how the steak actually tasted. I feel like Cypher in the movie The Matrix. I can't tell you. I was just having too much fun. I was enjoying my time. I was living my best life. I couldn't tell you how the food tasted. That's when you know you're really having a good night, when you can't even taste the food. Like literally. Like I ate everything. Don't get it twisted. I'm still a gorilla. I ate everything. You feel me? But I can't tell you how the food tasted because I was like, yo, to me, Malibu, going from Sacramento, going from Malibu, it was like, I mean, shout out to Sacramento, but it's like two different worlds. So Sacramento was like my first taste of California, and from Sacramento to go to Malibu, this was a view right here on the rocks, and I want to talk about this view. That's why I can't remember how my food tasted, because this was my view. I actually I was the closest one to the window. Yeah, but she, like I said, the female I was with, she knew I record content. I was the closest one to the window, capturing the view, so it all made sense. So this was my seat. I had the best seat in the house, let it breathe. So, I mean, just, you see the water hitting the rocks. I mean, to me, I just feel like, man, Malibu, man, it's still up for discussion. I wouldn't count it out. There's so many different places in the world I love to live. Shout out to the Dominican Republic, as always, como siempre. But Malibu is one place, man, if you ever get the chance to go to California, I suggest that if you want to go to Malibu and you want something private, wine testing is definitely a go. And this is my first video that I'm making for all the women out there. If you want to feel in a nice, safe environment and you don't want to have a Rick Ross type of guy slip the Molly in a cup, she didn't even know it, definitely go wine testing. And ladies, I got to make this video for you. If you get up and go to the bathroom, listen, make sure that you take your drink with you. Every man is not a gentleman. As you saw, when the females were with me, she left her drinks with me, but that's what's up. She probably felt safe with me. But like I said, this video is for the ladies. So ladies, don't trust these guys. A lot of these guys, they're horny and they have pride. And with that being said, there's no telling what they'll do. I mean, it's just no telling what these guys will do. So with that being said, if you go to the bathroom, ladies, take your drinks with you. Never leave your drink with the man. Never leave your drink with the man. Now, a female can leave a drink with me. That's because she's safe with me. But at the end of the day, I do not represent the world. So I really want to make this video because I just feel like when it comes to spending time with the woman, I feel like take a result out of your mind. Take a happy ending out of your mind. Take anything other than enjoying the moment out of your mind. And once you learn to enjoy the moment with women, listen, at the end of the day, I mean, it's all love. I feel like when you go out, you eat too. When you catch an Uber Lux, you enjoy the ride too. So we put so much thought on the happy ending that we don't realize that everything in a date we enjoy too. Like, it's all love. And I'm going to finish this clip with the next video slide, but this is how it looks like right now. It was so unreal, but when the sun drops in Malibu, it just drops. So this is right. This is how it looks when the sun drops in Malibu, right? I wouldn't listen. This right here is priceless. So many people go to Cali. They sell their souls to go to Cali. Listen, hard work pays off. A 9 to 5 save lives. So with that being said, it just feels so good to, experience a moment. And this is how it looks when the sun drops. Just looking at this video now, I'm like, please take me back. Please take me back. Would I go wine testing again in Malibu? Absolutely. I might take my mother. Next time, I might take my mother wine testing in Malibu. Let me tell you guys something. Before you treat a woman right, get your mama right. And I'm going to say this again. Before you treat a woman right, get your mama right. So, yeah, definitely. I'll probably take my mom on the next wine tasting tour. She'll love it. We'll go out. That's going to be a vibe. I can't wait. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my mom to the same tour and discover Malibu. I say, man, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, yeah, it's definitely worth it. They have 14 different tours. So out of the 14 different tours, I decided to pick the tour that I want because it gave me time to arrive on the airport. So our tour started at 5 p.m. They probably have earlier tours, but our tour started at 5 p.m. and I definitely enjoyed myself. So I want to make this video for the ladies, for the men, how to have fun like ladies and gentlemen. And at the end of the day, in the words of Ronnie King, can we all just get along? And I'm going to say this again. Can't we all just get along? Let it breathe.